In 1928, a doctor's incredibly messy lab would certainly change the world. Fleming hastily forgot to properly clean his messy, dusty desk before his long summer vacation. Mold spores flew mysteriously in through the bright open window, dancing like golden snowflakes. When he finally returned home exhausted, he saw something truly shocking and extraordinary today. The dangerous bacteria around the mysterious green mold had completely and instantly disappeared. Other skeptical senior doctors said throw it away quickly, but determined Fleming kept studying intently. The remarkable powerful mold called Penicillium notatum was effectively killing bacteria. Fleming diligently worked tirelessly and methodically for endless months to save the mold. Every frustrating failed laboratory test meant carefully and systematically finding new mold. It took exactly 6 long, difficult months to find the right perfect temperature. Mold spores were constantly floating freely and gracefully everywhere in the busy lab. Fleming's dedicated young assistants kept repeatedly and frequently getting terribly sick. Nobody believed deeply in his groundbreaking, amazing discovery. They even cruelly laughed. Fleming worked completely alone, patiently and determinedly for 10 long years. Everything dramatically changed forever and completely when World War II suddenly began. Wounded, brave young soldiers were desperately and painfully dying from severe infections. Doctors were absolutely helpless and frustrated until they suddenly remembered Fleming's mold. The very first desperate patient was a critically and seriously dying police officer. The lucky, grateful policeman recovered quite miraculously and wonderfully indeed. Desperate soldiers donated their old socks to grow precious mold cultures in wartime laboratories. Lab workers constantly complained loudly and persistently about the strong mold smell. Fleming's wife stared at their green-stained laundry while he nervously explained his mold experiments. Some frightened, nervous patients refused strongly to take moldy, strange medicine. Tons of special cultivated mold were carefully and precisely grown for wounded, desperate soldiers. Every single precious drop of penicillin was incredibly and absolutely precious. Hospital dark underground basements became efficient and productive mold factories. Nurses carefully collected every patient's valuable urine to save golden penicillin. They worked extremely hard, endless days for just one precious drop of penicillin. The miracle life-saving medicine saved countless hundreds of thousands of grateful soldiers. Fleming's fortunate accidental messiness had definitely and undoubtedly saved millions of lives. Fleming proudly and humbly received the prestigious Golden Nobel Prize for his discovery. His historic, messy, famous lab became an important worldwide museum. Other prominent research labs had definitely seen the same mold but carelessly ignored it. Fleming wisely and modestly said, "Sometimes good fortune, luck favors the messy, creative ones." Penicillin dramatically changed modern medicine and forever transformed healthcare. His original dusty, historic lab window still actively and continuously lets in magical mold spores. Millions of grateful, blessed people are safely and effectively saved by penicillin each passing year. It all surprisingly and unexpectedly started with an ordinary, messy, unclean desk. Sometimes the greatest, biggest, remarkable discoveries come unexpectedly from messy, cluttered desks. Fleming cheerfully and warmly gives us a knowing, friendly wink and gentle, heartfelt smile.
Next episode, how a tragic accident led Nobel to create dynamite. Don't forget to follow us.